Face Glacier here, and today I'm going to be using Solstice, which is right here. It's a Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, or as commonly known, PAA. The reason why I have this is because Doug was gracious enough to give me something for our monthly giveaways when we were doing that. They should be starting up again. When I have things, I will present them. But like I said, Doug not only gave me one of these for a giveaway, but he also gave me one for myself, and that was extremely nice. So I'm going to be using this, and we're going to do a lather, put it in the bowl, do a lather, and bring it to the face, and talk about some other things and how the lather is. So stay tuned. Don't go away. All right, so you see the bowl is right here, and it's empty, right? And here's the soap that we're going to be using today. And this is the texture of the soap, so you can see it's you can grab some with your finger, which is not a big deal, like I'm doing here, and place it in the bowl. Now, this happens to be an amazing scent for me anyway. I know people have all kinds of issues with what's good for them is not good for me, but for me, this is an awesome scent. So if you are aware of his products, and almost everybody is, I would suggest looking for this one too if you're in the market to get something new. There you have, I placed it in the bowl, and now this is the wet the face brush. I'm going to put some warm water on it. I'm going to empty the contents of the bowl there, and we're going to use the Occam's razor today as well. So let me make a lather. So here we go. I'm going to start off slow, trying to incorporate all the things that we've placed in there. This is probably not his latest base, obviously, because I've had this for a long time. So, and people rave about I think it's called CK or something like that. I don't know. So we're getting some great lather here. All right. Okay, so let's bring this to the face and do the shave. All right, so I have about 6 to 7 days growth, so let me with the face. And as you can see, I got a haircut, and it was really, I don't know, I went there on a Saturday. I sat there in the chair. I sat there in the waiting chair. There were 2 people ahead of me. 2 people were already seating, and the guys were doing what they do. They were bullshitting, telling stories. That's fine. I just didn't have the time. I gave it a half hour. No one was any near done. So I just said, look, I gotta go. And the guy was like, where are you going? Where are you going? I said, I really have to go. So I wind up going to another place. Now, their price for haircuts was $28. And it went from I don't know, I think it was 20 or 17, like before the COVID. And they just kept raising their prices, and now they have a plaque that they don't write in the prices with, it's fused in. It's a plaque, it's made, that's their prices. So I said $28. Jesus, by the time I get, my haircut's gonna cost $30 to do. So I decided to look for something else. I did find something. I mean, I think I got the same kind of results. Maybe not the best, but I just wanted to try something else. And this was only a $25 haircut. Who knows if it's better or not? That's fine for me. I saved a couple of bucks, but most likely I might go back to the other place anyway because they're nice people. But we'll see. So here is the lather. Let me just apply it. So this is going on very nice. I like the scent. Very good. And this one tub has probably been in the den for a while and still performs really nice. So here's the Occam's razor. Let's start at the bottom. Yeah, so my wife now has a new neurologist because her old neurologist refuses to see her because she is a resident of where she is. Which is a strange rule, but it's his rules. He had been seeing her for over 30 years and just gave up on her. Just like that. So, F him. And I found someone with the help of the place where she is. We found someone that was, I think, on top of everything, as opposed to a 75-year-old who may not have all the newest information at the ready to help somebody. I don't know, maybe I'm just biased right now, but that's how I feel. We brought Mary there, and I was there to give the history of how Mary had a stroke, and which led to the seizures, which led to her condition currently. And we went over all kinds of things, and they provided, the place provided a history of what was happening there. See, Mary has been getting seizures lately, and she never had this many seizures when she was at home. She would have one a year. But this is the second one in a month that Mary has had. And she, the head of the, I've been asking, what's the plan of attack? What are we doing? And of course, they referred to the neurologist. They all wanted me to send Mary to the neurologist, which got the ball rolling that we knew the doctor, her old doctor, wasn't going to see her anymore. So, we take it to this new place. Like I said, And lo and behold, they agree with what I knew. It was obvious to this doctor what was happening. And she said, well, it looks like there's a definite correlation between Mary getting a UTI and her having seizures, because every time she has a seizure, they check for a UTI, and sure enough, there's one present. So once that was done and established that that was the actual problem, I wrote back to the head person there. I explained some other stuff that they wanted to do, like an MRA, which is like an MRI for blood vessels. And they just want to be sure what they see on the MRI prior is okay. They're gonna give her medications, but before that, in fact, they're gonna take her off of one very old medication, which is phenobarbital. She's been on it for a very long time, since the 80s, and she's on an amount that is like insanely high. When we actually started to get to that level where she is, the pharmacy was questioning the amount, the people the insurance company was questioning the amount. So I'm glad we're getting rid of what this guy was just doing, was raising her phenobarbital level instead of looking to see what else is out there. And of course, over all these years, there's so much better options out there with less side effects. And they said just by doing this, just by getting Mary off, and there's going to be like a team of people just working on this, getting her off of phenobarbital, that you're going to see a great change in Mary, which is fine. That's good. And all the other things are going to do, it just sound so wonderful to see that Mary is like having a team of people working for her, just getting her to a state where she should have been probably a long time ago. And I don't know, I hope maybe I should have done it. Maybe I should have done this a long time ago. I don't know, and I blame myself for that. I didn't know. So, that's that. I always confess things about what's going on in my life to you guys because I don't have anybody else to talk to, so that's what I do. So, I had a great shave, very nice post-shave feel, very close. Everything is fine. I'm going to end this, since I don't have the proper aftershave for that. I do have a little bit left of the platinum, I think. Yeah, there it is. Sorry for the noise there. Okay. This is the platinum for fine. And I'm just going to seal the deal. Oh! Very good. So, I had a great shave, and I hope you have a great shave, and I'll see you next week.